This is a crazy story. I told my friend I wasn't going to tell anybody. But look at me telling the whole internet. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Perfectlace wig review. Let me open the box so you can see what's in it. Wig cap, of course, a manual, mask, yay, we all need those, and the head strap, which I don't use. And then of course the unit. So let me give you the unit specs. It is a 13 by 6, plenty of parting room as you can see, and it is light brown lace. So you're gonna get my opinion on this light brown lace too, because I really don't wear light brown lace, but you know, I was pleasantly surprised. This is what the knots look like. I did bleach the knots, not yet, but I'm going to bleach the knots. But that's how the knots look. Knots are very important because if they're too big they will not bleach correctly. But this is what the hair looks like at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and color this unit with Revlon Color Silk. So I'll be back to you guys in a second. Hey you guys, let's do a little catching up as I put on this wig from Perfectlace wigs. I had a little brain fart, you know. So this is my unit from Perfectlace wig. It is a medium brown lace, which for me, I have not put on a medium brown lace wig in a very long time. Wait, so let's do a little catching up while I put this on. So let's talk about what really happened in Miami real quick. So the reason why I haven't been filming, one, we can blame FedEx for that. Okay, my packages have been super delayed. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but my packages have been delayed. And as you see it right here, I have a Sunburn from Miami. I got this over a month ago. I got this on, if you go back and watch my Miami vlog, I got this on the boat. Yes, that day on the boat, I got this Sunburn. When I took my unit off that night, and my chest and my forehead was on fire, especially my chest, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm sunburned. And my brother's friend was like, everybody put on their sunblock, and I was like, I don't need no sunblock on black. The most ignorant statement ever. So now I got a sunburn. It's been over a month, and I was trying to wait till it went away to film, but it's not going away, and the show must go on, baby. Let me not put my armpits all in the camera. Okay, so let's put this unit on. So you seen that I already dyed it. So this is what it looks like after it's dyed and I straightened it. I'm pretty sure I want to cut it. Oh, looking good. Even though it's light brown lace, I was very skeptical on that. I'm like, let's see what it looks like. I haven't worn light brown lace in so long. Everything is HD. Some of it says HD and it's not, but this is a light brown lace, which it's just thicker, and luckily it does fit my skin tone very well, so great. So what else happened in Miami? So Miami was so much fun, but there's a little tea behind Miami, just a little bit. So lesson about going on trips with different groups of people. So I've learned this in my life, and my brother got to learn this too the hard way, that now his friends really got along. We looked like we had a good time. We did. I had an amazing time. Everyone had an amazing time, but there was a little friction there. And that happens. Like, it happens when you bring a group of people on a trip. And sometimes you have your lifelong friends that you've met in like middle school, that you've met in kindergarten, and they grown up with you. And sometimes they don't always like your friends that you met in college, or your friends that you met at work, or your friends that you met in different settings in your life. And sometimes when there's a birthday or a holiday, you try to get them together and they be like, I don't like that other person. And it happens, but I think that everyone handled it very maturely and like adults. And for the sake of the trip, everybody just try to hold it together and be like, you know, we in Miami, we're having a good time, and it is what it is. But it's just such a life lesson that this has happened to me 1,000 times. None of my friends like each other. If any of my friends are watching, well, they already know this. It's not even a secret. But yeah, that's what happens. And like, I'm not even going anywhere. I'm just trying to install it for you guys. In life, that happens. Like, people don't sometimes always get along in friendships and stuff like that. But that was the tea on that. Really, like, there was a few words at dinner. It was like, I was sitting there like, oh, y'all going at it. Oh, y'all don't. My brother's sitting there like, yeah, it happens. It happens. Like, people don't always get along. Like I said, my friends, y'all know who y'all are. And I've had and have lots of people in my life. I didn't pluck this at all either. Am I gonna like this? Anything since wig, you guys. This is like literally fresh out the box, and I did color it, and that's it. But I didn't want to pluck it because my wigs tend to lose a lot of hair on the hairline, and then they're no good. So I'm just not gonna pluck it. Let's see, it's probably still gonna turn out really good. But so I just went ahead and just pulled these baby hairs out. I'm gonna do a little bit of baby hair. You know, I don't do baby hair, but I'm gonna do a little bit of it. What else? Oh my god, I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to hair color and any type of hair dyes. Anytime I color hair and then I put it on or touch it, my skin breaks out in welts. And I owned a hair salon for 4 years, and that's what happened all the time to me. So I knew it then, but it's like confirmation now. I didn't know what it was in the hair salon that was doing it to me, but now I'm pretty sure it's color. But whatever, I'm still gonna continue coloring my hair because I hate natural black hair. So, little update. Since my packages haven't been coming through, and literally I'm like, okay, I just been out and about. My state has opened up, my city, I should say my city, slightly opened up a little bit, and so people are starting to go outside, and you know, the weather is getting warmer, people are going outside, and the craziness is starting. So you guys be safe out there. Like, there has been, where I live, in the vicinity where I live at, from what I hear, about 5 shootings. We finally get to go outside, everything's kumbaya fun, but people have been getting shot like crazy. And the crazy part about it is, you'll never hear it on the news. You literally have to talk to somebody, and they tell you, oh yeah, this happened. Because the news does not cover that type of stuff anymore. So you just don't know. Like, this is a crazy story. I told my friend I wasn't gonna tell anybody, but look at me telling the whole internet. Oh my god. So we went out last weekend. We went out this weekend too, but we went out last weekend, and why the hell did the party we go to get shot up? Like, we were running for our lives. Literally, it was a local rapper, couple local rappers. They threw a party or whatever, and hold on, let me get my cut. Yes, we decided to go to this album release party, and literally, as we're walking in, we were gonna leave because they wanted $60 at the door. We're like, hell no, per person, or 40, something crazy. We're like, no, not for this. We're not paying for this. So we're like, let's just go. As we're leaving, of course, I see some of my homeboys there. They're like, come on, we're gonna go through the back. We're gonna go in with the artist. And I'm like, okay, sure. Get in for free. We get party with some of my homeboys who, you know, are really good friends of mine. And we're like, cool. So as we're walking in, why did somebody pull out a gun? I seen it myself. And people start running, and then outside we just hear just shots, like just going off. We were running for our lives. I'm too old to be running. I am just too old to be running anywhere. Like, it was terrifying. And I've been through some stuff like that, but not in a long time. Like, I ain't gonna tell y'all my age, but I'm too old for that. So it was literally a terrifying experience for me and my friend to have not been through anything like that in a long time, to be our age, and we're running in bathrooms and like literally ducking for our lives. No. And so from what I hear, when I was telling somebody about it, because I was like, I'm not telling anybody, but then, you know, after the trauma's over, you're like, okay, you gotta spread caution. Y'all gotta be careful out here. They're like, yeah, it's been a lot of shootings going on. It's been a lot of stuff that's been happening outside since they pretty much have let us come back outside to have fun or whatever. My friend, then we went out the next weekend, just on Friday. I just went out on Friday, and my friend was like, oh yeah, why isn't this bar cracking? We rolled past the bar, and she's like, oh yeah, somebody got killed. You see the candlelight? I'm like, what? And she said it so casually. She's like, oh yeah, somebody got killed on Wednesday night outside the bar. Y'all, between the police killings, the mass shootings, and just regular old crime, what the hell is going on? I'm scared to go outside. That's why I'm gonna just sit my ass here back on YouTube and do my hair and look cute, because I can literally, at this point, not go outside. It's just too much. It's too much. So yeah, I've kept the rest of that lace off camera. But anyway, it's like we didn't stay in the house for a whole year scared of the deadly coronavirus to come out to be shot. We didn't do that, okay? Like, damn. If y'all beefing out that wig, y'all should been beefing out that wig. If we can't go to Bella Noches, where the hell can we go? Only some will know what I'm talking about when I just did that, but.
First of all, if you was beefing at a wedding, you should have been beefing at their wedding. Why would you bring this to somebody else's club? Well, damn, if you can't go to Bella Noches, what the hell could you got? Anyway, yeah, you know, I feel that, like, we don't come outside between, like, the police brutality and this crime and these shootings and the coronavirus, everything. I'm just like, oh my God, it's overwhelming. It's very stressful. Anyway, come through, brown lace. Come through. So yeah, it's just a lot going on in this world. But real quick, I am going to be cutting this hair. It's see-through kind of at the bottom and straggly, which, I mean, that's okay. Look, it just looks very natural. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut it because I want to. Hopefully it comes out even, you know. Oh, looks pretty good. Okay, I'm looking good. So yeah, I went ahead and just did the kind of even blunt cut. It's probably uneven as hell in the back, but you know, sure. It's mostly done. I just wanted a really even, blunt, full, natural kind of look, because the ends were just a little straggly for me. So now this is probably what, like a 16-inch possibly. But anyway, I'm gonna do my baby hairs. You guys know how I feel about baby hairs. I don't really like them, but I want to do these little soup-de-dupes. I don't cut my baby hairs. I just kind of bring them out like this, like so. Make them look more natural. I'm getting better at like doing YouTube and like talking and doing this get ready thing on camera and telling my little stories. But anyway, woo child. I'm trying to not show my armpit. Let me move that over. Now my lace is coming up. What? Oh. Let me just work on trying to get my baby hairs where I want it, and then I will gossipy glue it down. So anyway, real quick, final thoughts on the hair before in this video. I love the hair. This hair is really good hair. I'm not gonna say most, a lot of companies don't put good hair in their wigs. They'll give you good lace and not good hair, or vice versa. I can say that this hair is really good hair. You could just tell, like when I bleached the knots, they bleached instantly, 15 minutes, I was done. I love the way it cut. Like, I think this wig is gonna last me a long time, and I did not pluck it at all. None whatsoever. I think this is probably one of the easiest wigs I've ever put on. The only thing that I didn't like I said, the ends were really straggly, and this was an 18-inch, and like you can see here, these are my ends. This is all I cut off, and look at the difference, like, because the ends were so thin. So if you want to go longer with this hair, if you run it like 18, I would say get like a 20 and cut it a little bit, so when you cut it, it's really full. So when I cut it, it looks so much fuller. It feels so good. I really like the hair. The lace. So I haven't, I should say, worked with brown lace in a long time. Like, if it's not HD, I don't want it, like, most of the time. But when I seen it was light brown lace, and they advertised it like it was light brown lace. A lot of these companies say it's HD and you'll get it, and it'll be like not HD. I don't even know what some of this lace be, but they were honest and said it's light brown lace, and it worked perfectly fine. Like, it blends with my skin tone just fine. I put a dab of makeup in the part and it looks good. So I'm feeling like maybe I might just go back to brown lace, or light brown lace, because it is thicker and it lasts longer, and I do like the way it lays. It lays just fine, because HD lace is a little thinner, and you can see the knots in HD lace a lot. Even though I have tons of HD lace wigs, you gotta bleach the hell out of them knots so it all looks good. And then you can just, you know, put a little makeup in there. But maybe I'm no longer against light brown lace, because I kind of just fell into the trend of the clear lace and the HD lace. But me and brown lace at this point, light brown lace, have no problem. Like, I'm very happy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back with many more videos. Do not count me out, y'all. All right, bye.